Hey, Drew from Game Church. I'm here at PAX East with Ian Dallas. He is the lead developer of What Remains of Edith Finch, and he also did the Unfinished Swan, which is a lovely game. So really interesting developer. Happy to talk to you. And I just played Edith Finch, and it really disturbed me to my core. Tell us a little bit about what it is.
So it's a collection of stories about a sort of cursed family in Washington State, and you're kind of tracing the whole family tree going from early 1900s to present day. Each of these stories is ultimately about someone being overwhelmed. So in the story that you played, it's from the perspective of a little girl who's, kind of experiencing this sort of dreamlike reality. And the other stories are quite different, but they're all about someone who is ultimately every story ends with the family member's death.
If you had to narrow it down to one thing that you hope a player gains from their experience with your game, what would it be?
I guess a reminder of their own mortality, which is so obvious that it seems like, not worth mentioning. But, I think, in a game context, there are ways that we can get people to think about things, and to see the world from a slightly different perspective that, help to hopefully kind of illuminate some somewhat obvious truths in new ways.
In light of what you did with this and what you did with Unfinished Swan, what drives you to make games?
I'm just interested in thinking about things that I don't understand and that, to me feel like, I would want to spend the next 3 years of my life kind of meditating about this subject, kind of turning it over in my head and trying to find out like what makes it tick. And I feel like on Unfinished Swan, is like this sense of wonder. And in this game, with What Remains of Edith Finch, it's a little bit more complicated. So even at the end of this 4-year process, I feel like I don't quite understand what it is that we've made. But, it's something that circles around these ideas of, stories and families and, understanding things are very brief and appreciating them, but not, holding on to them too tightly.
Yeah, so in a sense, you might say that your games are doing what you're doing with Edith Finch, trying to help you understand your mortality. Is that fair?
Yeah, no, precisely. I think about they're tools to think about. Like, they're ways for you to kind of put yourself into somebody else's shoes and look at the universe from a different way.
Well, Edith Finch is really creepy and really beautiful, and definitely be looking for it soon. When should we expect it?
Soon, spring 2017.
Awesome. Well, that's it for us here at PAX East with Edith Finch.